So the iPhone XR is one of those iPhones Apple made back in 2019. And the craziest thing is that the iPhone XR, I'm pretty sure after this point, will never ever be the same ever again. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, the iPhone XR just ended up getting iOS 18. It's been getting iOS 18 for the last couple of months. But now that iOS 18 is basically officially going to be coming out very soon, probably the end of this week, we are going to be getting an iPhone on the iPhone XR that will probably never act the same that it's ever acted before. And iOS 18 is going to be basically the turning point of how the future of this iPhone is going to look like. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, iOS 18 has a very high likelihood of being the last version of software on this iPhone. So if iOS 18 continues on, like I said before, I think there's a very, very high chance where a phone like the iPhone XR is probably going to be ending off on iOS 18. Maybe the iPhone 11 as well. But with something like the iPhone XR, this is an iPhone that came out so long ago. So if it ends off on iOS 18, I would be okay with it, right? It won't be the biggest deal in the world. But the problem with this iPhone ending off with iOS 18 is that if iOS 18 is a very buggy mess, if it's a very big issue, if a lot of people are running into problems with this version of software, that could be a very, very big problem with something like the iPhone XR. We do not want to be in a situation where this is like an iPhone 4S. I think the iPhone 6 did it well. I think the iPhone 6S did it well. And maybe even the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and iPhone 10 did it well as well in terms of the iPhone ending off with software and lasting pretty well. But iOS 18, it's too early to tell. But one thing is for sure, if we're going to go and buy this iPhone, or if I'm going to recommend it to people, you do not want to go ahead and buy an iPhone if it's already going to run into problems, if it's already going to have certain issues. And there is a possibility where if, depending on how this iPhone holds up on this version of software, there could be some issues here and there on it. Now, it's not going to be the biggest deal in the world, but that could be one thing to kind of keep in mind from that perspective. Beyond that though, I think with an iPhone like the iPhone XR, this type of device I think has been doing a pretty good job on these types of versions of software. On the betas I've been rocking, it's been pretty okay. And even on like the more recent versions of, once the RC comes out, once the official version comes out, I'm pretty sure there's going to be lots of improvements and lots of cool things here and there. But I'm going to be very interested to see what's going to end up happening with the future of the iPhone XR. And, so far it hasn't been terrible. It's been a pretty good experience on iOS 18. I just hope it stays like this, because if it doesn't, well, then that's probably going to be a small little issue we're going to run into. So in terms of that, it kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. The like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.